We're in one of the last couple issues for this mini-series of Mr. Terrific. Man has gone through it fully, losing his wife, losing his best friend, losing the will to be the inventor that he is. With him slowly working that back in, what does he do to attract the attention of the Dark Knight? Let's see what happens in issue 4 of Mr. Terrific, Year 1. Catch up Mr. Terrific with his apocalyptic wolf partner as they're battling off these demons. Things get tough. He thinks and reflects on his father. He was in 3rd grade. The teachers wanted to hold him back and repeat a year because he really felt like he wasn't paying attention and he wasn't ready. He was also tell him that his dad had faith in him no matter what. Every night they watched Jeopardy and he knew his son was better than all the contestants, and that his son needed a challenge. Father went to school with him, told him that he wants to have Michael skip 2 grades. Seeing the story as Mr. Terrific is trying to figure out how he can get out. Terrific's dad then has it to where he takes those 2 tests, see if he can proceed to the 6th grade. Even though Michael's nervous, his dad told him one thing: buck up, kiddo. The only way forward is through. Seeing the test changed the entire trajectory of his life. Current day, Michael ends up seeing somebody using some power. One lesson that his father told him: life is never without risk, and there are wonders and dangers around every corner. As we cut back to the past, Michael is getting his ass beat dangerously, trying to find an answer, and his identity is revealed. Michael tells T-Spirit number 1 to initiate Big Bang, and explodes. Separates Michael away from the head of security. And another person sees him and starts to shoot. Instantly hit the engine. Same engine that's been working within the city. Michael's able to escape. Reflects on how he failed again. Try to break into the Prescott Tower. He got the Nexus engine. Instead, he's going to die at the bottom of the bay. Only that he failed in life. He failed Paula, he failed Dre, and he failed Gateway City. A voice comes out of the blue. No. Pulls Michael to the surface of the water, allowing him to breathe and live. Then come over to the one and only Lex Luthor. He hears a thud on his window. I fished these 2 out of the bay late last night. Lex is playing dumb. He says, Metropolis Bay? But you knew that already. There was an explosion in the docks. The whole area has been eradicated. He's like, I'll make sure Mercy and Benji get the best care. That man tells him, if I find any evidence this was you, coming back for you. Lex is deflecting all these claims. Bruce tells him in 4 words: stay out of Gotham. We go to Prescott Tower as we see Miss Prescott is trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Doesn't care. She just wants things done. She gets to his head of security and fires him on the spot. Doesn't want to hear it. Doesn't want to see anything. Wants him out of the facility instantly. Immediately hires a new person for head of security, telling him to fortify the tower. Shoot first, ask questions later. Then see Miss Prescott take an elevator, getting dizzy. She is automatically sucked to the top of the elevator. Saw begins to speak with her, pleading for another chance.
All shall scream. Dark side is. Do your part. I will keep you alive as I peel the flesh off your bones and feed it to my hellhounds while you watch. Am I clear?
Yes. She drops to the ground. It explains everything is hurting right now. Luckily, he has some fast healing pods that are helping him out. Then Nola tells him that he has a visitor at the door. The visitor's facial recognition is inoperative. Can't register the person whatsoever. It's the one and only Bruce Wayne. He asks Michael for some help. See one certain man need any help in exacting his revenge. Two have discussion about the explosions that happened. She even gets at Michael and tells him, you should have sold me the company, but you sold it to Athena Prescott instead. Bruce tells him they can possibly fix this. They have 24 hours before the weather changes and the wind blows radiation all over the city. Michael tells him 4 words: let's get to work. That evening, Bruce is kind of watching him, seeing what he is, seeing if he was responsible for the explosion. But in fact, he wasn't. Hoping that Michael is actually a good guy in this. He worked so hard that day. And he found his love again of being in the lab and figuring out the stuff. He even found a way to have bacteria that feed X engine, not only feed from the radiation in the area, but feed until it basically dies out, eventually saving the city. Impatient Miss Prescott doesn't care for anything but her engine. She's told there's still some issues. She grabs one of the containment suits, goes in to pull a lever, and then suddenly, he is hit with netherlight energy. Let's see what happens in the next issue. Take care.